This is section 4 of the draw, and as you can see, Han Yue has already made it through the quarterfinals in this section. She'll play either Chen Yufei or Lina Christopherson. Winner of this match will play either Ratchanok Intanon or Wang Ji, a match we will also be watching in just a little while. So the two ladies making their way out to court 1. Technical officials and umpires already on hand. Kim Ga Eun has had a slightly quieter year than we're used to. We're seeing her on the HSBC BWF World Tour season. Just a quarter-final appearance at the Badminton Asia Championships, in fact, was a result of note for the world number 32. Tomoka Miyazaki's had a pretty lively 2025. As you can see, Kim Ga Eun leading.
Black or red?
Love on the head-to-head.
Black or red? Okay. Red it is. Side. Receive.
That's David Graf von Schwerin as the umpire. Chen Zhenyang will be joining him in the service judge position. And it's my great pleasure, as always, to welcome to the commentary box our resident badminton expert and former Danish national coach, Steen Pedersen. Steen, what are your thoughts on this wonderful women's singles encounter?
I think it actually could be a very close match. Sort of like two different generations doing battle, and Kim Ga Eun with the head-to-head advantage. But I also think that Tomoka Miyazaki has improved a lot since their final in Korea Masters.
Well, there's Kim Ga Eun's tournament result. Gao Fangji, who's been in great form recently. And as for Tomoka, well, she was, of course, a semi-finalist last year here. Had a bit of an upset at the Hong Kong Open when she was ousted in the quarterfinals by Lin Xiangti. It was great strategy played by the Chinese Taipei player. 19-year-old now. She was 19 in August. Still ranked top 10. Now quarterfinalist in Hong Kong, third at the Thailand Open, first in Taipei. That was the title she picked up. Quarterfinalist at the All England, and third at the India Open. Pornpicture Choi Ki-won, straight games, 34 minutes. That was her start to her China Masters campaign. Kim Ga Eun was the second player from Korea that joined An Se-young at the Olympics in Paris. Strict quotas, of course, regarding
Ready to play.
The Olympics in terms of amount of players that can go from each country. this confirmation of David Graf von Schwerin. And that is Chen Zhenyang in the service judge position.
Still sporting two different colors on her shoes.
I was just about to say, she was doing that in Hong Kong, yeah.
Play more to the yellow side or more to the red side. It makes it easier for the coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ga Eun, Korea. And on my left, Tomoka Miyazaki, Japan. Ga Eun to serve. Love all. Play.
Quick nod to all four sides of the arena, as is the usual start by Japanese pairs and players. Oh, good opening point from Ga Eun.
Love. Serve's over. 1-all.
Oh, Steen, I have to say that after what was a very awkward-looking match between Han Yue and Yao Jiamin, it's good to see two players moving fluidly.
Yeah.
Serve's over. 2-1.
I guess Miyazaki is the one with the advantage in terms of speed of movement. But Ga Eun, normally with good shot quality, chose to start on the near end, did Ga Eun, and that makes the first game a little bit more tricky for her. But on the other hand, we saw that in the previous match of women's singles, it was actually the near side here who was winning, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. It was a very topsy-turvy match in terms of how it played out. In the end, it was sheer will and determination from Han Yue.
Wait, that's a good one. Very, very nice deception.
3-2.
Reverse slice from Tomoka Miyazaki. Yeah, and the thing is, if the shuttles get a little bit slower, then it becomes an advantage to play with the drift, at least in women's singles. It varies over the disciplines.
4-2.
Mixed doubles also very often an advantage to play with the drift.
Because of that extra boost. That
yeah, and in the mix, for instance, you're not really keen on lifting anyway. Here, let's say that it's a little bit slower playing conditions, so that Ga Eun can control her shots to the backcourt. Then it becomes difficult for Tomoka Miyazaki to get the right length on her shots in terms of strength. She needs to apply a little bit more power. So shuttle arrives faster on her side of the court. She needs to react faster. If she doesn't do that, then the length is suffering and sort of gives the initiative away to Ga Eun.
Oh, that was a good strike from Miyazaki. She's certainly taking up opportunities well.
It's gone wide. There's Ronnie Agustinus, Indonesian-born Korean coach. Also coaching An Se-young, of course, and I feel that Ga Eun's playing strength has actually benefited a little bit from the emergence of An Se-young.
Sparring and the likes, yeah.
3-7.
I actually think the same for Sim Yoo-jin. I think that
Yes.
generally the women's singles department in Korea has become a little bit more incisive because of that wonderful talent.
And you also start looking at yourself. Your self-picture gets different because you can see that one of the teammates that I practice with is actually able to win on the biggest scenes.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Service over. 8-3.
Well, she has been a familiar face in the HSBC BWF World Tour for a number of years now, Kim Ga Eun.
Biggest win will come on home soil. Korea Open.
Oh, that's right.
And Korea Masters. That's well left by Miyazaki.
9.
That was that famous final where Wang Ji, it was a walkover in the final, right?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, she obviously had a great run to get to the final, but Wang Ji was... I remember actually commentating on that tournament, and Sim Yoo-jin just played Wang Ji run her ragged in the semi-finals, and that was why. That's all due respect to Kim Ga Eun for run to get that on home soil.
4-9.
So 9-4 is where we stand after 5 minutes. Miyazaki with decent lead. Well, that was no look, and it was going to be finished off, and it was.
5.
A little bit out of position for the 19-year-old. As a result, look at that complete change in footwork to scamper back. But that's not the problem. Getting to the shot is not the problem. It's when you turn round and you've lost all that reaction time. And you have no idea which shot's coming left or right. As it was, Kim Ga Eun went right and scored easily.
Service over.
Big winner.
10-5.
Again. 10-5. Miyazaki on the brink. The first mid-game interval.
Oh, I think she should have left that one.
Yep.
Service over.
I think she should have
found out too
definitely
late.
left that one.
10.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you have too many decisions in your head. And in the end, the output is just not there. Yeah, big smile from the coaches.
And when you're playing up against the drift as Miyazaki does right now, it's super important in the opening of the matches to leave a couple of shots on the back court.
Just to get an idea.
Yeah, because otherwise there's a risk that you get used to sort of playing shots that actually are going long. And the further you get in the match,
7-10.
the more mentally challenging it is to leave it on the backcourt, because what if you're wrong?
Right, yeah.
So do it in the early stages.
Oh, Kim Ga Eun is up to pace and tempo.
Missed that one.
Yeah.
Service over.
Set with herself for that.
7.
So 11-7 at the break.
No chance, control. Good chance, then smashing. But no control. I need start. She's running. With no slow absorption. You have to move faster.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, as they get back on court, pretty clear instructions from her coach. Get even faster than she is and keep Tomoka running.
Eleven, 7.
But don't forget, Ga Eun has to cut into a lead. He's 4 points back.
Good follow-up from Miyazaki.
7.
A bit more attacking here in the opening stages of the match than I recall having seen her. I mean, we talked about it yesterday when she was playing. Who was it she was playing yesterday? Miyazaki.
13, 7.
She was playing Chui Ki-won.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That was her first round.
And talked about that.
She was holding off a bit.
No, not really. But that there's a challenge here. Talked about that. I feel that Miyazaki has dropped a little bit. She's down a couple of spots in the world ranking, and I think that's actually quite natural because when you come up as a youngster, you're really wanting to make a name for yourself and so on. The opponents are a little bit shocked.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here.
That's
Ooh,
in.
just
Catches the line. Yeah. No,
So
yeah, you were saying. So basically, you want to make that impact. You're an unknown quantity for the opponents.
Then the other players start getting some experiences playing against you. They get to look a little bit closer at the videos and so on, and take their countermeasures, so to speak. So then comes the time where you have to develop your game even further.
14,
And I think we're in a period like that, and it's encouraging to see that that she's, in my opinion, taking a little bit more control of the rallies here in this first game here. So it's going to be interesting to see when they change ends, to see if she's continuing the same
Service over.
from the near end here of the court.
14.
Oh, you're right. She has certainly got an iron grip on this first game. 14-9. Good return.
Yeah, that's the problem. When you have to clear from the near side here, the lift from the front court is much easier to control, but the clearing game becomes really, really difficult. So easy to play it either too short, but most likely too long.
Yeah. Too short will end up coming back with interest. Yeah. Oh, nice touch over the net from Miyazaki. And that's a straight center mass to the body.
10, 15.
And obviously not 100% on her body defense yet.
It was woefully short. The attempted flat drive past Ga Eun, so she could intercept. There's another one. That's way too short. Whoosh.
11, 15.
Well, that is asking for an attack.
Like that.
And that's the thing. If you want to play really delicate shots, then it's a little bit more challenging from the far end of the court because they tend to stop a little bit as you're playing up against the drift.
Yeah.
So you've got to apply a little bit more power, but you're not used to that because you want to make it as deceptive as possible and use as little arm power as...
and the last thing you want is to be caught in the middle, where you're too delicate or you're too long.
And that's exactly what happened the last couple of times.
Well, it's all about adapting.
Good play by Kim Ga Eun.
Good pressure.
Took the control from the goal of the rallies, and that we saw how difficult it is then for Miyazaki. Can't really get any kind of quality into her shots. Look at where she's hitting it from, mid-court area. And that was almost a mixed doubles kill in the end from Kim Ga Eun.
Quite the exchange. In the end, the backhand cross-court cleared too low for Kim Ga Eun. (16-12), and Miyazaki has at least managed to keep this lead intact as we get to the business end of this first game.
Kim Ga Eun challenges called out.
Well, there is. Well, Miyazaki was in exactly the right place. She did have an immediate look over her shoulder to the line judge.
Yeah, she looked uncertain herself. I think that was sort of convincing Kim Ga Eun to
make
challenge.
The challenge, right. No, she's
challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remains.
Closer just shows the position that we're in is not the right one to
yeah, I've had a couple of those this morning.
Any guesses regarding the challenges? We simply can't see it from here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was caught up twice this morning. Straight down the line.
18.
Sliding or not, that one's in. 18-12, and Miyazaki is in good shape for this first game.
Good shot from Miyazaki, well intercepted from Kim. She really had no business winning on that shot. This is where I feel that Miyazaki still lacks a bit, is the play on the front court.
Still a little bit vulnerable.
And it's relatively, she's still a very good player, one of the best in the world. But to the other top 10 players, it's relatively easy to read what's coming from the front court. So a bit more deceptions to the opponent's front court would make it much, much more difficult for her opponents.
Well, backcourt play is incisive enough, and 21-13.
21-13.
First game.
周辺ちょっと2、3点勝って連続点数取られたときは、動きとか配球が悪いっていうよりも、ちょっと同じ箇所に同じ高さで球が集まりすぎて、相手に狙われてただけだったので、そこのね、変化が落ち着いて。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So back on court. Kim Ga Eun looks quite settled. Miyazaki looked a little bit like she was doing a lot of thinking in that break.
Shuttle. Second game. Level. Play.
So change of ends. And here we go, Steen. You wanted to see how she plays off this near end.
Yeah, exactly.
Service
We're
over.
going to see her attack a
One
bit more,
love.
try to attack a bit more, but how is that going to pan out? I think we're going to see Kim Ga Eun take over control of the rallies. That's a good perception.
Service over.
It steals that
One
little
all.
split second from your opponent. Sometimes it forces an extra step or a longer step as well. If you can, there it was again. This time from Kim Ga Eun, the deception.
Yeah,
2, 1.
look for the big power, but just couldn't clear with that.
No, and not. I mean, it's early to judge it, but the first three rallies hasn't been really convincing from Kim Ga Eun here in the second game.
Well, I do actually think that the ambient temperature within the Shenzhen Arena has
Service
actually
over.
increased since yesterday.
All.
Seems a little bit warmer. So I wonder as to the intensity of the drift, as to whether that's changed. It certainly
Seemed to recall last year we were sitting very, very close to the hole, and it was quite chilly down
Three,
there.
yeah.
So
Two.
I think there's a difference.
in terms of altitude, we've certainly got a bit higher this year. That's good.
Good play.
Good follow-up.
Play, yeah. Efficient attack.
3, all.
Look at the defense there, the shot quality. Way too high, way too long into the court from Kim Ga Eun. But it's not an easy kill from Miyazaki, because that's not her sort of
Forte, that's not what she does.
not on the front court. She's not a natural attacking player the way I see her. But she's developing.
Well, that's, I mean, if you can get those arrows in your quiver as well, you know, you could be a technical rally-based player, but if you can also add that string and have that marauding, relentless attacking kind of quality, that can always help. Of course, once again, we can just compare to An Se-young. She's got all of these qualities. She can
I agree.
switch between them.
I agree. The thing is, that there's always something that you prefer, something that you're more native in.
Right.
And when the amount of pressure increases, then areas where you are most likely to commit errors is the ones that you've added later on in your career.
Right. Well, I think a good example was actually that women's singles match that I just watched. Han Yue probably had 60% of the shots that she usually plays. Relied a lot on deception, a lot on the big winners. Her mobility was greatly limited. Still came through in 3. Switched her game. Kim Ga Eun would have left a sizable moisture spot on the court there. She fell to her knees.
Kim, return the shot.
So 4-all as the ends have changed. And of course, the pressure on Kim Ga Eun to make something happen in this second game. Got to force the issue.
Oh, she should have left that one. Kim Ga Eun. A beautiful drop shot. A little sideways drift, perhaps.
5,
Tiny bit,
From,
I think.
left to right.
I did actually, I was suspecting that on the first match, but because it was a doubles match, I didn't really think much of it.
No, it's difficult to see in the doubles matches. They don't tend to play that close to the lines.
Yeah.
Ooh, she missed it.
Well, it would have been great.
Service over.
Just a sweep of the arm,
5,
turn of the body.
all.
And it's interesting to see if she dares to play it again. Just play it with a little bit higher quality. That would be magnificent if she does that. It's sort of the mark of the top 10 players that
Service
don't
over.
shy away from
6,
playing a shot
trying
just
those
because
games.
you make a mistake on it. You just improve the shot. One of the challenges for Tomoka Miyazaki, she can't do it here because Kim Ga Eun is not in the top 10, but that's one of the challenges. That's a good shot, fantastic play. Exactly
7,
as
5.
said,
wished. One of the challenges is that she hasn't got a really strong record against top 10 players. She's 2-13 against top 10 players.
Wow.
So, and one of them was Wang Ji, who retired, and the other that was the one win, and the other win was against the Yamaguchi in last year's China Open. So
8,
that's also
5.
one of the things that the Japanese player and her team might be looking at. How do I get to beat the selected players in Europe? What do I need to develop? What do I have that's working really well, and what can be my sort of bread and butter?
Yeah. Go-to points
Yes.
easily harvested, and the slightly more risky points
Service
or
over.
strategies, I guess.
6,
More and more convinced
8.
there's a little bit of sideways drift.
Oh, talking of top 10 players, Chen Yufei is actually on court 3 at the moment. That match against Lena Christoffersen, that will produce the
7,
opponent
8.
for Han Yue we saw earlier.
And it's a rematch of the Macau Open final. And I was actually a little bit surprised that Chen Yufei is already ready to play tournament badminton again, because that rolled ankle at the World Championship really didn't look good. I saw the picture
I
of it
read
for
about
a
it.
short while, and I couldn't stand looking at it. It was
Oh, no.
horrible. So I thought she would be sidelined for a much longer period.
Well, I can see some tape, but she seems to be moving fluidly enough.
Clear from her, Kim.
Battled back well and replied well by Miyazaki.
Service over.
They really
9,
served her well, those
7.
crosses from her forehand. She made that one mistake. playing an outright winner like that, that gives you confidence.
So 9-7, approaching the second mid-game interval. Miyazaki with a... Oh, that's straight to the face.
Serves
Going
over.
for the knockout, Kim Ga Eun.
I actually thought
9.
Mr. Wage checked to see if she could apologize, if Miyazaki could actually see straight. Maybe there was a little bit of 19-year-old drama. They actually hit the bottom of the neck. And I say 19-year-old drama in the best possible way. She does enthuse, shall we say. She's a very emotive player.
That was a good save, June.
Yes, it was a great save. Well, almost no look return from Kim Ga Eun.
9.
Body was sideways to the court. 9-all.
She looks a little bit disheartened as she gets to pick up that shuttle. Tomoka Miyazaki. I can understand it from that shot there, but I mean, 9-all on the more difficult side. That's pretty good, and you've got one game in the back.
Yep, the pressure is still firmly on Kim Ga Eun. On the backhand side, and then again sideways body position, snaps
10,
it back.
9.
Kim Ga Eun gets it though. That's gone wide. Shot again.
9.
Again, yeah.
Interval.
And 11-9 at the second break.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, Nico, coach. Tomoka, ready?
Well, Kim Ga Eun is out on court very early. She's ready to get stuck into this second phase of game 2. Slender 2-point lead. 11-9 up.
Serves over.
Beauty. Nice
10,
deceptive drop shot,
11.
and Kim Ga Eun nowhere near it. Ooh. Doing a little bit of squats, and it's got her usual large strapping on her right leg.
Skin
Serves
colored,
over.
but yes.
12, 10.
That's a second little squat as well. I wonder if she's feeling a bit of a pinch in that leg.
Defense.
Touch, yeah, nice touch. Pushing forward. Well, I said she had to make something happen. That's
13,
essentially how she
10.
does it.
Really great play by Kim Ga Eun.
Thank you.
13-10 up on serve. And
Play.
creating or building the foundations for a good opportunity to try and snatch this second game.
6 of the last 7 points to the Korean. She's finding her way on that far side of the court. Same template.
10.
Yeah.
She tries to play Tomoka Miyazaki from the backhand side. Tries to put pressure on Kim Ga Eun's forehand. That's a good idea in my opinion. But it's very difficult when the opponent is alert to it and then wants to go for the cross attack. That has worked so far. The thing is that most likely they're not going to keep working when you play an experienced player.
Because they'll find a way, yeah.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple of times that she's played really good defense. Kim Ga Eun that immediately turned the initiative around. She's challenging or what?
Tomoka Miyazaki challenges.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold out.
It's close enough. And once again, it will be as much of a surprise for you watching as it is to us. Up here, a very high left position, or right position, off court.
I think it was a bit of a tactical challenge.
Oh.
We have 2 challenges going on. The first one we saw here in the arena was the one on court 2, the adjacent court. There was a mince that was going on, so now we're ready to see what
Time for Hawkeye.
the review system is saying.
Here it comes.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Very much out.
15, 10. Play.
A little bit out of ideas
Yeah.
from the backhand side there, Tomoka Miyazaki.
A little bit frustrated, it's true.
And wants to make something happen really, really quickly. So I think a bit more patience, perhaps a smash to the body is a possibility. Good play from Kim.
17, 10.
Finishes Miyazaki immediately. And it's now 10 of the last 11 points. That has really taken a turn for the Korean to the better.
Eighteen, 10.
Goals from Ronnie Agustinus. She's got to come up with something, Miyazaki, because she's going to finish the match. Provided that it goes to 3 games, then she's going to finish the match on that near side of the court.
Yeah.
Again.
18.
And that's of course why Kim Ga Eun is just pushing on and on, wants to finish this second game as quickly as possible and don't give Miyazaki any chances of figuring out what to do.
12, 18.
Well, she's looking good so far, Kim Ga Eun. Remember, she's fighting for just her second quarterfinal in 2025 after that Badminton Asia Championship.
Interesting there that Miyazaki flick served to the Korean. So using the serve to try and steal time immediately from her opponent.
Serve is over. 19,
Still
12.
not out of the woods yet. So if Miyazaki makes it, it will be an 8th quarterfinal in 2025 for her, including, of course, last week's Hong Kong Open.
But that's a long
20.
way to go
Game point.
now.
Oh, yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Because
Very long way.
it looks worse and worse for Miyazaki. And Kim Ga Eun, of course, grows in confidence.
Yeah, certainly that incisive play that we saw in the first game has vanished. more indecision,
Game.
a lot more lack of precision.
Second game won by Kim
Miyazaki,
Ga
and there you go, second game, 21-12.
1 game all.
KOR レシーブクロスカウンターもらってっていうところが結構見られるから、上に行くって全然見せ球でもいいからボディ使って、そしたらちょっとストレート空いてくる。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Miyazaki back on court.
Final
third
game.
game will have
Love all.
change of ends
Play.
at mid-game interval. It is once again a shootout in the third. And 3 games for the world champions Chen Tangji and Toei Wei. 3 games for Ga Eun against Han Yue.
Play there by Kim Ga Eun.
1 love.
And it's going to be really interesting to see what she's up to now, because now both players, they've experienced playing on the more difficult side. So we have to assume that Kim Ga Eun, she has a better plan than she had in the first game. And that should also be the case for Tomoka Miyazaki when they eventually change ends. So basically seeing 4 different game plans or playing styles. And if Kim Ga Eun adjusts something, then Miyazaki has to do it as well.
But obviously of paramount importance for Miyazaki would be to try and build up as much of a buffer from that side just in case.
There was
Kim Ga Eun
another
challenges called out.
uncertain look from Miyazaki towards the line judge, and I think it triggered Kim Ga Eun to challenge again.
Once again,
Challenge unsuccessful.
It's out.
1 challenge remaining.
It cost Kim
Serve is over.
the challenge.
1 all.
So we paid more attention to Kirsty Gilmore. Says 90% of the challenges you make on the opponent's backcourt, you're losing. And I think that's a really good spot by Kirsty.
Oh,
2
nice
1.
shot by Miyazaki, killed all the speed.
Serve is over. 2
It's almost always a reply to the net when she's served in the forehand, Kim Ga Eun.
Serve is over. 3 2. Thank you.
What it really comes down to now is, do you know what to do on the different sides of the court? And do you have the skills to do it? Does it suit your playing style?
The plan and executing the plan.
Yes.
You'd think with her years of extra experience that Kim Ga Eun is probably a little bit more settled on her plan. That was good.
3-all.
So 3-all. Oh, that would have gone straight past Miyazaki, but of course she faltered.
Kim Ga Eun is looking for initiative, and that means that it becomes a battle for initiative. So the service situation had become more important. That's a weak reply from Miyazaki. Easy readable.
5-3.
And it's going to get punished.
Yeah, because Kim Ga Eun, she can attack from there. She's a relatively tall girl, 172, as far as I recall. And she's got some firepower.
Wow, you're absolutely right. She's actually 172. That's incredible. 5 foot 8 inches. Miyazaki 165, 5'5".
It's gone long. Wow. That's concerning for Miyazaki.
It is.
She really needs to come up with something quickly here, otherwise she can forget about that big lead and perhaps even having a lead at the mid-game interval. Good shot. Yeah, that's a beauty from Kim Ga Eun. She's playing it perfectly.
And she knew it.
And the thing is, she's becoming more attacking, so Miyazaki's got to attack to prevent her opponent from attacking.
You can't get caught in that defensive pattern. So easy to get into an expected rally. You have to do something unpredictable, something that is... doesn't have to be something spectacular, it just has to be unpredictable.
There's a relatively unforced error from Kim Ga Eun there. Got a little bit too greedy in the backhand side. Good shot.
Takes a tumble off the net. Should be happy with that.
8-4.
8-4. On the weaker side. Costly mistakes.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's Miyazaki who's being chased around court, even though she's playing the presumably better side, and it all starts in the service situation. Fernando Rivas, the coach of Carolina Marin, he's written a PhD about the 4 first shots in women's singles, how important they are. That's a good return. Decision again.
Not just very late, that's very weak. And Miyazaki is under some serious pressure here. Stark contrast from the second game where I told you that, oh, that's a great return. Is it in? Yes, it is.
11-4.
11-4 at the break.
Change ends.
Kim Ga Eun with a glorious opportunity here to finish off on the right side.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, leave the court. Tomoka.
20-second call.
Tomoka return to court. It's time.
Oh, this is it.
11-4.
Final phase of play.
Play.
Since the mid-game interval in the second game, Miyazaki has lost 21-7.
Wow.
So this is the time to come up with a new game plan or execute the old one considerably better.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-11.
Oh, Kim Ga Eun is giving her the best possible chance. Opening 2 shots missed.
Yeah, but Miyazaki has played them to the backhand side of her opponent, and she almost didn't use that from the mid-game interval in the second game. There was the body smash. That's too weak, the shot from Miyazaki there at the net. See how Kim Ga Eun took over?
Yeah. Oh, great pickup from Kim Ga Eun.
This is a good rally. That's gone long.
And she's watched that all the way. 12-6.
12-6.
So a little bit extra pace in the low serve from Kim Ga Eun. Nope, stays in. Nice
Kim
play.
Ga Eun challenges called in.
This would be certainly a break in the run of points from Kim Ga Eun.
It looked like it was well inside the line, actually, the way I saw it. Wow.
Yeah.
Correction out.
This shows that you simply can't see.
That's exactly what
the
happened to me
lines
this
from up
morning.
here.
That's exactly what happened to me this morning. It's unbelievable. It's almost like a magic trick. How it changes.
What a great challenge.
14-6. She was in the right place. Get a first-hand view of that now. Kim Ga Eun again is just leaving that pressure to soak on Miyazaki.
And the thing is, I talked about that. You have to have the knowledge on how to do. Then when you have the knowledge, then it depends, do I have the skills?
Yeah.
And it seems like Miyazaki doesn't have the knowledge.
Unfamiliar ground for her.
Got to attack. Yeah, that's the way.
Service over. 7-15.
Now this important serve for Miyazaki. He needs to get her confidence back. He needs to get a good point run in all honesty. Lightning quick reflexes.
Oh, yeah, that's a gift from Kim Ga Eun.
push that wide.
And the thing is, when Miyazaki attacks, she doesn't have to go all out or almost all out on all the attacks. The cross attack there that we saw previously, that was really dangerous because there's a lot of playback from Kim Ga Eun. So attack, but make sure that you stay on top of the rally and that you don't go to immediate defense like there again.
Right.
Hesitation from Kim Ga Eun. One of the good things for Miyazaki at the moment is that it seems like Kim Ga Eun has gone a little bit off the ball.
Call for medical attention.
Yeah, I think she's caught the referee. And maybe it's a blood injury. Did she
On
hit
the
a finger?
finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be the finger. Yes, it is.
And it's the only injuries that can be treated on court at the moment. Sometimes we have the doctor on for another reason, and that is to assess whether it's safe for the player to continue
or not.
playing,
Right,
but there
right.
is no treatment.
Oh yeah, here comes the kicks. So, well, I mean, that's a blister that's ruptured, or?
No, that's probably a scratch from
graze.
diving defense. Yeah, graze.
Big band-aid.
It's never going to hold up with that band-aid there. It's a playing hand. Or maybe this will affect the tip of the finger. The tip of the finger is used to control the racket grip with. You roll the grip according to where you want the shuttle to go.
Right.
But it can be very annoying to play with either a band-aid or a tape.
Because you just
on your
don't
hand,
have that
because you don't have the
tensile.
right feeling.
Yeah, that touch. Well, 9:15. Miyazaki with that break of rhythm. Time to collect her thoughts, perhaps.
It's really
50.
worked well for Miyazaki to explore the backhand side of Kim Ga Eun a little bit more. Kim Ga Eun hasn't been able to keep it inside the lines.
That's a nice dipping return from Kim.
16-10.
Just a step too far for Miyazaki. So she gets the serve back at 16-10. Now this serve could be the serve that defines this third game. It's in.
It's a really good play from Miyazaki. She tried that in the second game a lot. But if it's too obvious, if she does it all the time, then Kim Ga Eun steps out and covers it. So variation is the key here. And if she can eventually put pressure on Kim in that deep forehand corner, that one, then Korean is vulnerable due to her normal grip. She's not making that much of a grip change there. But this is the danger that you played too long and now just 4 points away from the quarterfinal here. She can see the goal line, Kim Ga Eun. That's the thing, if you don't twist the grip enough, then you're simply not able to get it back in on the court when you basically hit the shuttle a little bit behind you.
Right. Microdynamics of grips. Wow. Round of applause you're hearing is for Chen Yufei, who's made it through to the quarters.
Miyazaki.
13-17.
13-17. There is still time just for Miyazaki to try and overturn this, but she's going to have to be near perfect Or at least good enough on that backhand side, as you said. As Kim Ga Eun still struggling with that area.
Service over.
Dangerous.
Definitely can't afford points like that. The only way it's a winner if it takes the top of the tape and rolls over.
Nice rally.
Good play by Kim Ga Eun. Fantastic
19.
shot there, playing back at the net. That one. I didn't see it from the net camera, but I bet it was really, really close to the net.
To get that lift back from
Yes.
Miyazaki, yeah.
25 shots for Australia.
Within 2 points now. Very set, that's gone wide, so that's it.
Tomoka
7
Miyazaki
match points.
challenges called out.
Always has to come to this at some point. There's another challenge just before we get there. And again, we can't 100% for certain call it until Hawkeye gives us the undisputed truth. Here it comes. That's some
Challenge
truth.
unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
It's a desperation challenge.
20.
Absolutely.
Match point 13.
Not just one match point.
Really,
Play.
really great performance by Kim Ga Eun.
Yeah.
Handled the conditions better of the two players. Got to choose ends and immediately chose
That's it.
the worst end.
That had to be it. Miyazaki was out of position. So she's out the quarterfinals in Hong Kong, out in the round of 16 here at the China Masters. But Kim Ga Eun, as you said, solid strategy, solid output, and has come through in 61 minutes in 3 games. 21-13 in the third.
Match won by Kim Ga Eun. 13-21, 21-12, 21-13.
Just the second quarterfinal of the year. And a big smile from Kim Ga Eun. Congratulations to her. So that's Gao Fangji in the first round. Tomoka Miyazaki in the second. Certainly has her shooting boots on this week. Sees a chance to give a couple of souvenirs back to the fans. Good, solid performance from the Korean. And there's confirmation of it. 13-21, 21-12, 21-13. Kim Ga Eun through to the quarterfinals. It's the China Masters 2025, and this is our continuing live coverage of this Super 750 event. It's been an interesting set of matches so far. And as you can see, we're up to match 4 on court 1. Mixed doubles, number 1 seeds Zhang Jinbang and Wei Yazin in action against Liu Mingche and Heng Su from Chinese Taipei. This is section 1 of the draw, and as you can see, those quarterfinal berths already half full on this section anyway. Yin Chan against Pavaroniko and Porsampran. Winner of this match will play Upthong or Sujai Praparat from Thailand, or Vestergaard and Bush from Denmark.